Beating Lyme with Lativa, Daily Dry Fast Diaries. Welcome back if you're new, and if you're returning, good to see you again. If you're watching this video, just know that this is a video series. So I'm kind of doing daily updates along my dry fasting journeys that help me beat and completely cure Lyme disease, a massive mold exposure, long COVID, and about 18 other serious life-threatening medical conditions. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. And just kind of going back to the last video I posted in this series, on my YouTube channel, Beating Lyme with Lativa, there is a playlist called Daily Dry Fast Diaries, something like that. And it's basically just a series. So some of it might be repetitive. If it is, just fast forward. But there's also going to be mixed in some new updates. So on March 17th, I did some coffee enemas. I did another intestinal cleanse. And then I went into what was supposed to be like a 2-day water fast. I was taking binders. I was taking, I'm saying it wrong, but it's intestinal gel or something like that, intestinal gel. I was taking bentonite clay, psyllium husk. That was probably the most intense 24-hour fast. I couldn't even handle 24 hours. I had to break that water fast. I felt like shit. My heart was pounding. I don't know what happened, but I haven't been tolerating water fast very well. I'm doing a lot better with the dry fasting. And the whole point of the water fast with the binders was after the coffee enema and the intestinal cleanse was to then go into a water fast to help bind everything. And I'm not sure if it was liver intoxication or what was happening, but when I tell you it was intense, I had to break that water fast early. I couldn't even do 24 hours. It was not fun. And then I refed for about 2 days. And then I went into what was supposed to be a 24 to 36 hour dry fast. No food, no water, not even brushing my teeth. That's the point of a dry fast. Your skin is the largest organ. You're not supposed to be coming in contact with water, brushing your teeth, washing your hands, or even showering. However, because the thing is, what I'm doing is building up to these longer fasts. So I did the 24-hour water fast, then I was going to do a 1-day dry fast, and then refeed for 2 to 3 days, then go into a 2-day dry fast, then refeed for a few days, go into a 3-day dry fast, refeed for a few days, go into a 4-day dry fast, all the way up into 7 days. You get the point. So it's kind of like a stepping ladder to get up to longer dry fast periods. However, the good news is the dry fast I did, it was almost about 2 days. I could have kept going. I felt great. I wasn't having any I didn't feel like liver intoxication. I didn't feel like shit. My heart wasn't pounding. You know, you get hungry and kind of go through the whole, but it was very stable, steady. It felt like a normal fast. So I've been refeeding, and now starting tomorrow morning, March 24th, I'm going to go into a 3-day dry fast. And I'll kind of document, keep you guys along for the journey. And then once I do that 3-day dry fast, then I'm gonna break. I'll refeed for a little bit. Then I'll go back into a 4-day dry fast, break that one, refeed a little bit, go into a 5-day, and so forth until we get to a 7-day dry fast. And so kind of just building my way up to it. And that's the thing with fasting. If you've never fasted, do not go throw yourself into a fast. Fasting is not dangerous. It's not knowing how to do it properly that is. So people hear this, they get excited, and they just go throw themselves in a long fast. I don't recommend that to anyone. You do need to, even someone like myself who's been doing a lot of fasting, you have to prepare your body. You got to clean up your diet. I'd recommend intermittent fasting, and then do a 24-hour fast, and then do a 2-day fast, a 3-day, work your way up there. Don't just try to throw yourself in there. There are contraindications. There are certain people who should not be fasting. Pregnant women, if you were born with diabetes, you should not be fasting, things like that. But I do want to just say that overall, each time I fast, I just feel amazing. Like my energy shoots through the roof. I have so much energy. I feel so amazing. I feel back to my like most best vibrant self. Like I feel euphoric. I feel like I look better. I feel better. Um, it really just resets everything in the body. And if you're just tuning in, then you might want to stick around to hear this part. If you're returning, then you've probably heard me talk about this in my other YouTube series videos of this. Losing my train of thought. Losing my train of thought, you guys. I don't know what I was about to say. Oh, so basically the whole point of these videos talking about dry fasting is my own personal diaries experience. Dry fasting is the only thing that helped me get my life back after battling like serious life-threatening medical conditions with Lyme disease, all the co-infections, Bartonella, Babesia, verdiferite, which is Lyme, massive mold exposure, long COVID. And I mean, I don't even have time to go down the list of everything is a cascade effect. Prior to that, I was perfectly healthy, never had one medical condition in my life, nothing. Always was into health and wellness. I was passed around by so many doctors, had no idea what they were doing or what to do with me. Was gaslit, dismissed, and they wanted to put me on drugs, said I'd be stuck like this the rest of my life. And found a doctor in Europe, Dr. Filanov. He's a dry fast expert. He's been curing every disease under the sun for almost 40 years successfully. And went out there to work with him personally. I'll be going out there again at the end of 2026. And fasting is definitely something I'll just naturally be incorporating in my daily life. Once a week, I do a 36-hour fast. Once a month, I do a 3-day fast. And then every few months, I'll up it and do like a 5-day fast. And then annually, I'll be going to go to Dr. Filanov's retreats to do these 7, 9, 11-day dry fasts. And there's a lot of misconceptions about fasting. People think it's dangerous. They think you're gonna die, or like it goes back to biblical scripture, you guys. There were people fasting for 40 days, 40 nights. Look at Jesus. Like it's a reason. It's there. It cures everything. It cures everything. I tried everything. I went broke. That's the point I'm making. I was going broke trying to get my health back. Tried everything. And I have a lot of people reach out to me, and then they go back and talk with family who've never done this, don't know anything about it, or get bad advice from other people, even if they mean well. And then they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to do. I've just personally, respectfully, if this applies to you, no disrespect. I'm a grown-ass woman. I've never went to my mommy, my daddy, or friends or other people to get their opinion to see what I should do. If you're that sick and your health is that compromised, you've got to do what intuitively you're drawn and called to. But people reach out and then they get excited and then they go talk to all the wrong people and they're like, oh, well, I don't think it's free. Okay, you have free will. I'm telling you, I tried everything. And I'm here showing and proving there is a cure for this. Lyme disease. It's just... It's so frustrating. Talking to grown-ass people who need to go get other outside influence and opinions, wrong, bad advice, to end up not making the decision to get their health back. Oh, I heard dry fasting is dangerous. Or, oh, my family said I shouldn't do it. Or like that, I've just never been that type. I've never been the type to let anyone outside of myself influence my decisions. And I was so deathly sick. This affected my heart, my liver, my kidneys, almost went into cardiac arrest on multiple times. Neurologically, I mean, I had so many bizarre full systemic symptoms all over my body. It was a suffering. I don't wish on my worst enemy. I was trying everything. So what do I have to lose besides my life to go try dry fasting, which fucking worked when nothing else did? And this is what I don't, it goes over people's heads, and it's frustrating. And because like I said, all the people reach out and they get excited, and then they'll go talk to the wrong people. And they're like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, that's your decision. You want to keep suffering? Go for it. You want to keep going down unnecessary rabbit holes? You want to keep going broke? Like with doctors who think they have the answers and they don't, they're never going to cure you? Be my guest. I forged the path. I didn't create this. I just knew I'd find a way to cure this, and I did. It was through dry fasting. I tried everything. I don't get why people would want to do that to themselves, to continue suffering, continue drawing out the process, keep going down rabbit holes, keep staying confused, keep bouncing back and forth when I've already forged a path. Fasting itself is very simple, straightforward, direct. How to do it properly, not so much. And you're not going to watch one of my 30-second, 60-second videos, even a 10 and 20-minute video. And again, you guys, I'm not here to tell you how to dry fast. I am not paid. I'm not affiliated. I'm not associated. I'm telling you to go work with the doctor I worked with, Dr. Filanov. He's very active on YouTube, Instagram. Dr. Filanov, dry fast expert. That's what you should look up. That is, first and foremost, I would direct you to go work with the expert. I'm not the expert. I'm just sharing my personal testimony, what helped me heal and get my life back, because I was bedridden. No one was really there with me behind the scenes to see how this completely ruined and affected my life, and how much of a toll it took on me, physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. And I know the suffering that came from it. So I'm like thinking that that's how bad it is for other people. And when they reach out, if it's that bad for them, but yet they decide to then go in a different direction, it just makes me feel really bad for them. Like, you're wasting your fucking time, man. There's a million other paths out there. Be my guest. That's your free will. You can exercise that option. But it's only going to leave you in this big, long, unnecessary circle. You're wasting, it's like, I feel like Moses and the Israelites, it was supposed to be a 7 or 11 day journey, turn into 40 fucking years. You want to take 40 years to get there, or you want to expedite the process? That's why I'm here. I expedited the process, and I'll tell other people about it. So if you want to go another 40 years round and like a hamster on a spinning wheel, the door's open for you. But I'm here as a living, breathing, walking testimony that I've completely healed and cured this with multiple rounds of dry fasting. That's the cure. All the other paths, they're not going to cure you. You can do all the methylene blue treatments, you can do all the glutathione treatments, you can do all the infrared saunas, all the lifestyle changes, all the functional medicine doctors, all the antibiotics. None of it's going to cure you. You might see improvements, but it's going to keep coming back. This has not come back. And I can prove it. I can show all my testing work of all the diagnosis that came and lit up positive versus after going through all this fasting, the difference. So like I can prove this on paper. So it's just, I can't, God help me I can't comprehend how people are not comprehending. Comprende, like, how are you not getting this? I'm telling you, there is a cure, and it's with dry fasting. So why the fuck would anyone want to waste time, money, unnecessary circling abouts, just to then have to maybe circle back this way, like, hey, what's that one thing again? And I'm like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just a type, you guys see this right here? This whole thing. That is my vision board wall. I have this right here. Those are 6 different brands and businesses that I run and own, that I'm building. You think I got time to be sick, bedridden with Lyme disease, mold, all these incurable diseases, and I'm gonna be able to build this big, beautiful, fulfilling life and visions that God has called me to? Fuck no. So I had to expedite the healing process, and that was through dry fasting. And all the 18 medical running conditions plus Boom, 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 boom. Dry fasting took care of all of it. All of it. So I had to expedite my healing process because I have a vision, I have a hope, I have dreams, aspirations, ambitions for my life. And nowhere in my mind did I see a future where I'm stuck identifying suffering as a sick person with an incurable disease. I said, no, 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 no. Not today, devil. I do declare. No, that's not fucking happening. That is not. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Well, that's dangerous. Well, you're gonna have to do this. Well, that's not possible. Fuck all y'all, huh? It is possible. And I'm living, breathing, walking proof and testimony. So you guys want to take that path, all the roundabout bullshit, going broke, no results, not actually curing it, helping a little bit, then going backwards. You guys can stay in that vicious loop and cycle. I'm out that bitch. Catch me outside. How about that? I'm on the other side of it. And now I paved a path in a way, and I'm telling people like you watching this, or other people who are going to find this, to help them. Not here to tell you how to do it. I'm telling you, I've paved the path. This is the way. Clear, straight, simple. I wish someone like me existed when all of my symptoms came about. When I was in life-threatening episodes from how this was affecting my body. I wish someone had just been like, hey, you can do all the other shit, but that's not going to cure you. I already went and did this one thing. It worked. It completely healed and cured me. And this can help you too. I wouldn't have even asked any fucking questions. I would have looked into it, due diligence. But like, holy shit, that's what I've been praying for. Because I was praying to God, show me the cure. You show me the cure and I'm going to tell the world about it. So I can then be the answer to someone else's prayers, because you did not see the suffering for years that I went through while I was being gaslit, dismissed, backstabbed, betrayed, lied about. People told me I needed a psychiatrist, that I was crazy, that I was a mad person. Doctors dismissing me because I was young and pretty. They could see the skips in my heart. Oh, it's just anxiety, kid. What are you afraid of? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking dying. I'm not even 30 years old yet. Why is my heart? Why do I have skips? Why am I having heart palpitations, heart problems? That's not normal. That's not fucking anxiety. So you guys are frustrating who can't receive this, but this message is for those ready to receive their healing, to truly be cured. And the way is through dry fasting. Dry fasting. I feel like I said that weird. So comprende, bada bing, bada boom. So if you would excuse me, I got my motherfucking health and life back, baby. And you can get yours back too. Gotta go through dry fasting. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money going down the endless rabbit holes that are gonna take you nowhere fast. Don't be like the Israelites. They're hard-headed motherfuckers. They could have made their journey in 7 to 11 days. But they had to take the 40-year path. You decide. So I'm just here to relay the information. What you do with it is on you. So peace out. It's Beating Lyme with Lativa. Until the next one, catch me outside, guys. How about that? Because I got all of this right here that I'm working on. So stay tuned.